Hello and welcome to another update video about Polygon Matic. Matic behaves really well at the moment and reached the 1.618 extension level, which is one of the ideal targets for a third wave, especially a third wave of a third wave. And we're now watching if this wave 4 has started. That's what we're going to explore in this video. Quick look at the bigger picture for anybody who hasn't watched any videos before. So we have 5 waves up between September and December. And that is so important because only the 5 waves tell us that the trend is likely up. Yeah, without that 5-wave pattern, things aren't clearly bullish. So that's a pattern that we had, and it was only a diagonal. And I always warn about diagonals. We have a lot of them in crypto at the moment in this type of market. The thing is, if you really have an impulse in crypto, it's on the smallest time frames, it's usually gone before you see it. So the diagonals, at least, you know, they are a little bit slower, not bearish, they're just a little bit slower, and they have to be approached with some caution. Nevertheless, yeah, we had that 5-wave move up, which indicates the trend direction is up in wave 5 of 1. Then we were watching for this wave 2 pullback. It was quite sharp. That's not unusual. After a diagonal pattern, typically you see sharp pullbacks, completely normal. Actually, you expect that after a wave 1 in a diagonal. Okay, so you have to watch for a deep pullback. Quick reference to Elliott wave guidelines, and they tell us that typically a wave 2, well, often, retraces into the region of the previous wave 4 low. You see where that ended around 72.3 cents, and the wave 2 ended at around 69. Very, very close together, especially considering the volatility in crypto, all good. It was, however, when we talk about the duration, then this wave 2 was really just very short compared to the wave 1. Not invalid, just means that we still need to consider an alternative wave 2. That means at the moment the assumption is that the wave 2 bottomed here in January. It is technically possible, and therefore we have to know that potential for risk management purposes, that if we break below micro support levels, maybe even break out of this price channel that I'm tracking on the smaller time frame that we're going to take a look at in a minute, it's possible that this wave 2 is still unfolding and we're just forming here a larger A wave, a high B wave, good night, C wave. But that wouldn't be bearish. It would just mean that we are still in this wave 2, but there's no way of knowing that at the moment unless the first micro support levels are breaking. We obviously have to watch that. That happens very often. Yeah, I don't want to make the impression that these are very static charts. No, they are very dynamic. You just have to get, I don't know, a bearish candle, a huge bearish candle on the Bitcoin chart, and we're already moving from maybe an impulse into a diagonal pattern over into this larger ABC structure. So it's something that tells us why either setting stop losses, moving stop losses to break-even points, or taking profits regularly on the altcoins, in the altcoins when you're trading these is so important, okay? It depends on which time frame you're trading as well. If you're trading the daily time frame or the 4-hour and you're just trading for the next move up into the here $2.12 plus region, do you really care? I mean, maybe not, okay? But if you're trading the 1-hour chart or you found an entry there, yeah, you might want to take some profits because you already made some money, and it's great if it goes up further, but you already made some good money. But, you know, that's where trade management comes in. This is really just the analysis. Looking at the 1-hour chart, the idea is currently that the market can continue its upward trajectory in an impulsive manner. In this structure here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Sorry, that was ugly. No, we have 3 1-2 setups here. Okay, and we could now be in the heart, it's so-called heart of a third wave rally, in the main element of a third wave rally. Price action starts to look like that. Not quite parabolic enough yet to really be a third wave in crypto, but it's going that way. And to maintain that impulsive potential to the upside, we want that the price is holding the 92-cent level. So it's sustained break. We talk about a sustained break. So if it gets to 91.9, it's not invalidated, but a break below 92 cents, if sustained, would suggest that something different is going on. But against that level, I mean, there are some support levels we can watch, 96.1, 93.8, and 92 cents. Really only with a break below 92 cents, something different is going on. I would also use the lower boundary line of the trend channel as support. Below that level, it might be that either wave 2 is still unfolding, or maybe this is turning into some kind of a diagonal, but actually I'd like it to hold and continue its move to the upside. The next upside levels to watch are $1.03 and $1.06. Let's see if the wave 4 happens right now. It already looks a little bit as if this wave 4 has started. Yeah, wave 3 reached perfectly, you see that here, perfectly that 1.618 extension level. And it's one of the ideal, the first ideal target for this wave 3, as you know, was down here, the 98-cent level, the 1.38 extension. It pushed a little higher. But yeah, let's see. Support is clearly defined. It doesn't need to get into support. If it doesn't even get to 96.1 cents, then it suggests that probably the third wave is still unfolding. And then the $1.03 level comes into play next. If it's all going, according to plan, at some point when we finish wave 5 of the larger third wave, we should still see another fourth wave, another fifth of an even larger third, another 4 and another 5. That would again complete a larger wave 1, and that is how we can track the uptrend then. That's my update about Matic. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.